no, I don't really like to do videos, but it's job required.
Yeah, it's part of our marketing.
Yeah, kasi part ng marketing. Kailangan kapalan kong mukha ko.
Yeah, but the market today doesn't mean it's gonna be the market in the next year or so.
Correct.
Iba talaga siya.
Yes, okay.
As a salesperson, as a realtor, you're just not a realtor. Meron kang branding.
Yeah, kasi yung reputation mo, part yan ng branding mo.
Correct.
Hello everyone, this is Elizabeth Velasco from the Velasco team of Remax Gold, and this is...
Once more, it's Alvin Reyes here with Supreme Lending.
And welcome to our episode 39 of
Bahay Pinoy sa Tate. Yes.
Hello Alvin.
Hi, Ate Elizabeth.
Ito na naman tayo.
Oo nga, ito na naman tayo.
Episode 39.
Episode 39.
Okay, interesting yung topic natin.
Sobra.
Ito, spill the beans na to.
Oo, walang ano to, walang filter to.
Okay. So, ang ating topic today is what are the good qualities of a good realtor and a good loan officer? Yes. So, and also, ito yung mga qualities na kailangan nasa sa, profession na to in order to survive and be in the business for a long time.
Long times, correct.
Yes, okay.
Sobra.
Yes, so ito medyo may mga ibang baka matamaan, pero it's not because we wanted to bash you or anything like that.
And we just want to see the truth.
Yeah,
lang.
I mean, we're not gonna mention any names, but we're just gonna let everyone knows na this business is difficult. It's not easy that a lot of people think or how the media portray us.
Correct.
Anything like that.
Correct. And it's a very challenging profession, and also it's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody. Okay.
For sure.
So, okay, umpisa muna ako magtanong sa iyo. Okay, so Alvin, ano ba ang kailangang traits ng good loan officer para tumagal sa business na ito?
Well, the very first one talaga is you have to know what you do. One. Pag sinabi kong you have to know what you do, you have to know what you're selling. One. Okay. You have to know your product. You have to know your as a loan officer, you need to know what you're offering to the client. Okay. Right. Programs, what's good for them. And for you to go ahead and gain that is you need to know kasi iba sa loan officer right?
Yes.
We go by guidelines, scenario ng kliyente. Diba? Before we approve you, kailangan masabi namin sa realtor, masabi namin sa seller side na itong buyer na to ay ready to roll, ready to go, ready to buy a home. Yun naman ang sa mga number one trades talaga na kailangan ng loan officer. You need to know how to approve a client. Okay,
so that trait is what you call knowledgeable.
You need to know what you're selling. You need to know your guidelines. You need to know the programs.
Okay,
number
so that's
one
good. Okay, so anything else? What's number two?
Number two, like I said sa ibang loan officers ko, techniques you could teach diba?
Correct.
Knowledge is up to you to gain that right? And when I talk about techniques, it's not about what's your technique to sell. It's also being out there, diba? You have to have you have to have a motivation and a meaning to be out there to do what you need to do to keep doing it, diba? Ano ba ang reason why you want to do this, right? One of the traits, you have to know, you have to want what you're doing. You have to want na gusto mong gawin to.
So parang kailangan passionate ka.
Passionate ka talaga.
Passionate is the second, trait.
Tama. Okay. I don't drive here from Brentwood and see you just because I want to see you, Elizabeth. I'm very passionate about what we do.
Correct,
giving this information. I don't come here at 9 a.m. in the morning and because we just want to do podcast.
On a Sunday, dapat nasa church tayo ngayon. Nagpa-podcast kami.
I do this because I really, number one, I feel like we're giving good information sa mga kliyente, and I'm very passionate about that.
Okay.
Right? Yun ang talaga ang Kailangan mo talaga yan. Meaning, you have to, the why and the meaning, right? Okay?
Okay.
And the third, again, qualities talaga, you have to have
a third trait. So we have, knowledgeable, we have what we call a passionate. What's the third quality?
And the third quality is that you have to do this on behalf of your client, not on behalf of you.
So what does that mean?
That means you don't do this for money.
Okay, so kailangan, di ba parang nasa passion?
Iba naman yung passion mo, yung meaning mo is to give information, di ba?
Okay,
right?
so what's the third one then?
For me, the third one talaga, the best trait is you cannot, as a loan officer, right, you have to do this to help, not because you want to make money.
Okay, so kailangan may mission.
Oo, dapat may mission. Kasi you could alam mo naman yan sa atin, sa realtor, sa sales natin, because we're in sales, right? And of course, we're all about commissions, di ba?
Yeah,
minsan, because of money, nakakalimutan mo na what's good for the client.
Oh, yeah.
Di ba? Yun ang ibig kong sabihin,
correct.
Right? So those are, sa mga traits talaga or qualities na kailangan yung makita. If in any event, in all general, you're gonna be looking for if you want to work with someone, right?
Okay.
And of course, the other thing that I want to
the fourth
one I would say,
okay,
is you have to look for someone that has experience, who's been doing this for a long time.
Correct.
It doesn't mean and that's why we're saying this is not an easy, it's not for everybody, because again, especially with Elizabeth and me, we've been in the business for almost 20 years or more. We've seen the market. We've seen every different kinds of clients. Correct. We've seen every kinds of scenario. We know how to navigate problems because we've seen it all. Right? Though, again, we still see different situation, but we've learned how to navigate issues, problems, or solving any problems if there's
correct.
Any, right?
Oo, that's true.
Very important ang experience talaga. Kasi a lot of, Elizabeth,
experience matters in this business.
Yeah. Textbooks, guidelines, or techniques are important, pero experience talaga.
Best teacher ang
the best teacher because you've learned as you go. You've learned the reality of it outside there.
Correct.
Yeah. And let me ask you, ikaw, anong palagay mo?
Ang palagay na...
Ako sasabihin ko sa mga what I like about you.
Okay, ako
yung
muna.
Most qualities mo.
Okay.
All right.
So, for me, I'm gonna be, really blunt about it.
Yes,
okay? Kasi I know a lot of people wanted to become realtors.
Yes.
Okay?
Dami.
Yeah, marami. Kasi they think that it's easy money.
Yes.
And the way that the media portray us and, selling sunset, all of that, akala nila ganun kadali lang magbenta ng bahay, di ba? Pero hindi nila nakikita yung behind the scene.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So number one qualities if you plan to become a realtor, dapat makapal ang mukha mo.
Totoo yan.
Okay? Makapal ang mukha mo in a way na you have to be comfortable of being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Kasi every day you talk to strangers.
Yes.
These are the people that you don't know. And that's how they become your clients.
Correct.
You start with a consultation. You're trying to learn about these people. What are their needs? What is their wants, their aspirations, all of that. Okay, so kung you go through open house and you talk and like strangers walk into the property that you don't know. Okay?
Correct.
So kung mahiyain ka na hindi ka na you're not comfortable talking with strangers or you don't like to do videos. I mean, I know some people think na, Ate Elizabeth enjoy the video. No, I don't really like to do videos, but it's job required.
It's part of our marketing.
Kasi part ng marketing. Kailangan kapalan kong mukha ko. I mean, Alvin, to be honest with you, do you think I enjoy being judged? Like I do get some hate on my videos. But who cares?
I mean, me too. Ganun din ako. Guys, remember, in today's marketing, right? Because of the technology, this is part of the marketing now. Social media. Before, nagda-knocking door tayo eh. Remember?
I still do door knocking.
It's just one way of today's technology's marketing social media.
Yeah.
Right?
So I mean, Like, I know some people say, oh, Elizabeth like to do dancing. It's like, I have to learn how to dance.
Yeah.
So I could be relevant. So people, kasi it's all about fighting for attention.
Correct.
Okay, if that's what would it take for me to sell this house or to find my next buyer or my next seller, I have to do what I have to do. But again, it has to be rated PG.
But remember, it's just
rated
not all
PG. Right?
Remember, it's just not all about marketing in social media or TikTok. There's also more behind the door.
Correct. Okay.
Grabe.
So when you say makapalang mukha mo, right?
Okay.
I door knock. Yeah. And a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
Like when was that? 2 days ago, we door knock 150 homes around the neighborhood to invite them to our open house.
Yeah.
So do you think, do you think I'm comfortable knocking on people's door? It's like, hey, we have an open house, hosting an open house on your neighbor's house. Do you know anyone looking to buy or sell?
Totoo yan. What about cold callings or calling?
Yes.
Isa pa yan. Do you know how hard it is to be sometimes be rejected and said, the other side would say, oh, we don't have time. Right?
Yeah.
But we still have to keep doing it.
Okay,
right?
so when you say, yun nga, yung sinabi kong makapalang mukha. Kasi right now, people... Yeah. Some people, they don't like rejection. So if you're a realtor, kailangan makapalang mukha mo at saka hindi ka madaling madismaya. Kasi there's a lot of rejections. When you do cold calling, people will hang up on you, cuss at you, do all kinds of stuff. So think about it, diba?
Before you become successful in this business, you have to fail so many times.
Yes, correct.
Totoo yan, di ba?
Yes.
Accept, part of it is rejection.
Correct.
Totoo yan. You have to get a lot of rejection. Pero guess what? All the successful realtor, even Elizabeth, I know Elizabeth, and the reason why she's a top producer and she's one of the successful realtor here in Sacramento or even other areas is because I know that she's been through a lot of rejections. I know she's been through a lot of turn downs. It's part of the success. Without that, you're not gonna succeed. You're not gonna succeed.
And even think about it. Like when I was brand new, okay, madali kang madi-discourage. Even sarili mong family won't even use you as a realtor. Kasi when they see, baguhan yan, rookie. Ayokong pag-practicean ako. So, syempre, hindi ka pa nila gagamitin. And that's understandable, okay? But for some of my families that helped me during the beginning of my career, like Eugene Basa, Soledad Alday, Tita Soledad. Sila yung mga unang mga naging
naniwala sa
akin na Ate Elizabeth, you could sell our house. You know what I mean? So Eugene is my cousin. Sila yung mga tumulong sa akin na makapag-umpisa. And with that opportunity, hindi ko sinayang yun kasi I have to make it. I have to, it's a big responsibility na pinagkatiwalaan ka ng tao kahit wala kang pang-alam. Pero as, because I have a good, broker and a mentor at that time, I was able to navigate through it. Okay, so second qualities na kailangan ng realtor is kailangan hungry ka. Hungry when it comes to knowledge. Okay?
Yes.
Kasi ang industry namin palaging nag-change.
It's evolving all the time.
Every year, may bago na namang real estate law, may bago na namang, ways or another...
New laws, new rules.
Yes, diba? Rules or whatever. Especially come in July with this, National Association of Realtors lawsuit na hindi na ang seller hindi na obligated to pay the buyer brokerage.
And this is a big change in the industry.
Correct.
And you're right, ang matitira lang dito mga, I wouldn't say veterana or veterans, pero
yung mga may experience.
Na
yes,
talaga.
kasi ganito. So think about it. Our profession is overly saturated.
Correct.
Napakadaling makapasa ng exam. Pero mahirap i-practice yung real estate.
In a real world.
Yes,
totoo.
Kaya nga a lot of people, they just get exam and then they think they could get a client. Ang pinakamahirap is to get the client. How do you get a client to trust you with the biggest purchase of their lives?
Totoo yan. Or even sell their home.
Yes. So kung ikaw kliyente, right? So gusto mo bang gamitin yung doktor na nag-ooperate lang once a year o gusto mo yung bihasa na nag-ooperate ng 100 operations a year?
Tama yan.
Siyempre, kailangan yung bihasa kasi it comes with experience. So, okay. So, I said, pangalawa, kailangan hungry ka sa information. So, a lot of, in our profession, kailangan you keep going to seminars, you keep going to training, you keep going to convention, you keep masterminding with other realtors on a different stage.
Learning doesn't stop.
Best practice, all of that. Kasi paiba-ibang marketing technology is changing. Kasi in selling houses, Alvin, you have to appeal to 4 ways. Like we have the traditional marketing.
Correct.
We have the digital marketing.
Correct.
We have the social media marketing.
Correct.
But what I'm saying is, kailangan mag-appeal ka sa lahat ng generation. Sa mga baby boomers, Generation Z, sa millennials, everything. Para ang wide range of audience mo, makapture mo lahat.
Tama.
Kasi kung traditional ka lang, paano mo mahahanap yung mga millennial buyers?
And one thing, guys, remember, the market keeps changing.
It keeps changing.
It doesn't stay. With the market today, doesn't mean it's going to be the market in the next year or so.
Correct.
Nag-iiba talaga siya.
Yes, okay. So, yun. So, really hungry for information. Alam mo, Alvin, naalala ko pa. Nung bago akong realtor, parang education junkie ako na. Gusto ko lahat ng seminar pinupuntahan ko. Tapos, lahat ng designation gusto kong ma-earn. Kasi, as a realtor, para bang, kapag dentista ka, di ba? 8-9 years na dentistry school? Tapos may practice pa? So, ang real estate, okay, once you get issued license, pwede ka na magbenta. Pero you don't have the training and the knowledge to gain it. Okay, so I know it's just books, diba? So kailangan i-apply mo practical, right? So ito yung third qualities na kailangan ng realtor.
Correct.
Is experience.
Yes.
Okay. But how do you gain experience?
Well, experience comes with working with people, working with clients. And you're not talking about working with clients for the last 2 weeks now. Years.
Correct.
Of experience.
So a lot of consumer, so they would say, okay, I've been in the business for 20 years.
Yes.
Okay? But you gotta remember, yes, I could say I've been in the business for 20 years. But how many have you sold?
Exactly.
10?
What's your productivity?
Or 20? So once a year, you only sell a house, diba? So what about a realtor na I've been in the business for 5 years, but I sold 500 homes?
That means more clients, more productivity, more, kumbaga ba, that's equivalent to your experience as well.
Yes, kasi ang ibig sabihin nun, it's yung production nila, they help 500 families. You know that they done 500 problem solving
scenarios. Different.
Kasi as a realtor, kailangan magaling ka mag-problem solve. When
how many negotiation yun doon? Ang dami nun, diba?
When shit hits the fan, who is to blame? The realtor. Kailangan realtor magaling siya mag-problem solve.
Correct.
Marami siyang vendors na kailangan magaling siyang mag-negotiate. Okay. And how to put the deal together kasi ang daming emotions.
And foreseeing the front-end problems minsan, diba? Right? Again, this comes with the experience talaga, right? How many houses, clients have you helped, diba? That comes with it. And with this, Elizabeth, comes with credibility. Diyan mo na ang credibility mo.
So as a consumer, how do you ask, let's say a brand new realtor, only been in the business for 2 years. My question to them is, I know you've been in the business for a couple of years. Ang tatanungin ko is, sino ang mentor mo?
Yun. Number 1 yun. Everyone has a mentor. Any salesperson has to have a mentor.
Kasi most of the time, ang mentor nila yung team leader.
Correct.
So, titingnan mo yung production ng team leader. Correct. Kasi yung team leader, marami nang na-problem solve.
Correct.
Marami nang natulungan na tao. Marami na siyang knowledge and experience at nadaanan.
Totoo yan.
So yun ang, if you want to give a chance to a brand new one, then that would be my question.
There's nothing wrong with the brand new ones, but like you said, I believe in that brand new person.
Kasi brand new din ako I started as a brand new, di ba?
You have to learn from someone, di ba?
Correct.
That is proven na tinatawag.
Yes, oo. And also, I mean, kailangan you have to stay humble.
As always.
As a fourth, qualities. Kasi, ganito, let's say ngayon, you sold 100 homes in 2024.
Yes.
The question is, can you do that again?
Can you sustain?
Yeah. Kasi, I mean, marami sa amin nababurn out. Nababurn out. Kasi, imagine, 100 families you're helping. Para bang you're dating 100 people.
Yes. Yan ang
100 emotions.
Correct, yeah. And this is what's going on, guys, just to give you an idea. Because of the market right now, we know naman what's going on, diba? It's not an easy market, diba? Yan ang pinakamahirap ngayon. Yung mga baguhan, hindi nila nasusustained as far as staying in a game, becoming, staying on a real estate.
Yeah, you know why?
Even loan officers.
Bakit hindi nasusustain?
Yes.
Kasi they're just here for the money.
Correct.
And that's what happened when you're just in for the money kasi wala kang passion to actually help the family.
And then adding to the market situation, really, yan ang nangyayari talaga ngayon.
Yeah, so I mean, those qualities are important kasi being humble is like making you relatable.
Correct. Okay. And over the years, ito lang ako over the years, what's going to happen with that experience, knowledge, magkakaroon ka ng branding.
Correct.
You have a brand. As a salesperson, as a realtor, you're just not a realtor. Meron kang branding.
Yeah, kasi yung reputation mo, part yan ng branding mo.
Correct.
Kasi pag natulungan mo yung isang tao, lalo na mga Pilipino, Sus Mario Josep. I mean, good news travels fast. Kapag if you done something bad, oh my God, it will spread like a wildfire.
Yes.
Pero pag natulungan mo sila, sila na magiging parang walking, talking billboard mo. Na sila nang magre-refer na, ay naku, dito ka na kay Ate Elizabeth, natulungan ako, ganito, hindi ko nga akalain, magkakabahay ako. O dito ka na kay Ate Elizabeth, yung dating realtor ko, hindi mabenta-benta ang bahay ko, nagkagastos-gastos ako.
And I'll be honest with you, most of our business is really,
referrals.
Yeah, referrals lahat yan.
Yeah. I mean, kasi yun ang biggest, actually the most, what we call pinakabagandang way to earn clients.
Business in clients is the referral.
Yeah, kasi they gone through the process.
Yes. They've experienced your service. They experienced your experience. So yun talaga. Talagang referral based talaga. As me personally, it's 80% referral talaga.
Yes,
70% to 80%. Right?
I mean, kailangan talaga na you do a good job for the client kasi once you do a good job at natulungan mo yung family na yan, parang indebted sila sa iyo na para bang, oh my God, I can't believe we bought our first home, Ate Elizabeth guided us.
Totoo yan. And guys, you have to understand in our business talaga, because of the market keeps changing, di ba? Right? Talagang masasabi ko sa iyo, marami namang realtors dyan na magagaling din who's been in the business for only 2 years, 3 years, pero me personally from the loan officer side, and I've worked with a lot of realtors, naman yun, and nakikita ko yung mga unti-unting nawawala, no? At ang natitira talaga yung mga, I would say, who's been in the business, had a good, been in this business that has branding already, right? Okay? Yan ang nakikita ko ngayon.
Yeah. Right? Pero you should remember, when you say branding, kailangan protektahan mo yung reputation
mo. Yun nga, credibility mo rin yung branding mo.
Yeah, oo.
For instance, ito guys, totoo to
Okay.
Pag sinabing totoo naman to. Pag sinabing, sinong realtor sa El Grove or Sacramento, you know what? I can attest to this. Elizabeth Velasco is known. And not because of...
Hindi kasi I'm the Filipino realtor.
No, that doesn't matter. It's because of over the accumulated years, nakapag-gain na siya na ano niya na yung branding niya. Who is this realtor na to? Right? Pag sinabi kasing Elizabeth Velasco, Elizabeth Velasco, she could sell. Elizabeth Velasco, she could help to buy a home. Yun ang branding mo right?
Correct.
Everybody could be good that's a good realtor, pero you have your own branding right? You're known to that one, right?
Yes, oo nga.
And the same thing din naman sa loan officer, ganun din naman. Ako, ang branding ko, to be honest with everybody, I'm known for hard loans. right?
Nga.
They call me, I don't want to say this, but they call me like the second string quarterback who could make touchdown the last minute.
Nga.
Right?
Kapag yung mahirap na loan, kaya ni Alvin
I shine in totoo yan. I shine in I love easy loans, but I shine more in the hard loans, right?
Wow.
It's not because I'm really, really good. It's not because I know what it's because of my accumulated experience over the years.
Yeah, kasi I mean, you have to be good in problem solving. Kasi kung hindi na problem solve nung dating loan officer, but ikaw na problem solve mo.
Yeah, because guys, on the reality world, everybody has different scenario. Hindi pare-pareho ang mga scenarios ng kliyente.
Oo nga, yes, correct. So anyway, I hope you learned something today, and if you wanted to like kinda learn this business or become a realtor, definitely reach out to me. And Alvin, if you know, Alvin is also a team, you know, a branch manager
in Walnut Creek,
in Walnut Creek, in the Bay Area. And we would love to definitely help you if you want to explore that career. Okay.
If you have any question, let us know. We're here to go ahead and share.
Okay. And thank you everyone for tuning in at
Bahay Pinoy sa Tatem.
Thank you everyone.
God bless everybody.
Bye-bye.
Please follow, subscribe.